Yeah, Whiteout is definitely a story about. It's a fictional story, but it's about real life events. It's about living where we don't want to live because of our circumstances. It's about prejudice and racism. It's about real life, drugs, crime, murder, things that we experience every single day in life. Some of us are an active part of it, and some of us, like, we live in the communities, we work, we go in, we go out, but you know what? It's real life. You know, it's a fictional story about the realities of life that probably more than 90% of us face in life, but we fail to realize that we are facing it. Yeah, and there are numerous lessons in the book. If you read this book, you will understand that the lessons are love, the love of God, the love of family, the love of friends, the hatred of others also, jealousy, anger, regret. There's so many lessons in this book. This book takes you from a point of childhood to adulthood. Many experiences continuous trials and tribulations. Yeah, there's definitely history in the book. Definitely history of life. Not so long ago. I mean, we're looking at 2014 now. It's still happening. We have more police presence, but crime is still there. It's a continuous cycle. It's just now that we have a bigger police state now. That's all. But it's a continuous cycle of crime, of life, growing up in poverty, seeing things that you shouldn't have seen as a kid, and actually repeating those things as you grow up. Definitely, it still reflects what's going on today. We may not see it as much. So way back when I came to this country first, crime was rampant. You know what I mean? People sold drugs on the corner without much interference from the police or otherwise. So it still exists out here. Murder still exists, except now with Big Brother watching, with cameras everywhere, criminals have gotten quote unquote smarter. They're not committing the crime on the corner like before. They're still selling drugs, but now it's a lot more discreet. They found new ways to do everything. But 4 years ago, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We got bigger buildings, nicer buildings, but it still continues. The solution can work, but now we gotta get everybody on board. And unfortunately, we can't get everybody on board. I may tell you I'm not a racist, but I know in life I have certain behaviors based on my background, based on my belief, based on how others treat me. That, you know what, racism does exist in me, it exists in others. Prejudice does exist in me, it does exist in others. And until we get united, which is probably never going to happen in our time, that solution is good, but it's never going to happen. I definitely would recommend this book to our young folks. I need them to understand what life was, right? It's not the New Jack City, which was, pretty much a story about drugs and crime. I want them to understand life, the family life, the in-house fights, the fights outside of family, the genuine love and relationship of family. And you know what? Understand that life is made up of. It's a circle. It's a continuous circle. Today you're up, tomorrow you're down. Crime is relevant. Crime is out here. But there's also love. There's also God. There's a lot more to life, than what they think it is.